Jordan, the World Economic Forum. And you got three sentences.
Well, the first thing I would say is that one of the things I've learned very deeply in the last few years is that it's a very dangerous thing to make the assumption that the world is a limited resource zero-sum game. And then you might say, well, how can it not be? Because there is a finite amount of certain so-called resources. And I would say, well, the reason it isn't is because there isn't any desert that we wouldn't be able to make bloom and permanently make infinitely productive if we got our acts together in the manner that Tucker described. You know, I've been writing a new book about the biblical stories, and one of the emphasis in that corpus of stories is continual, and the central message is that if you orient yourself upward and you act with the highest regard for yourself and for other people, there's no limit to the abundance that you can bring forth. And if you have faith in that, you don't have to be concerned about sharing. You know that there's not only more than enough for everyone, that more depends on you being as generous as you possibly could be with everyone. And all that would do would be to increase what's available. And the alternative to that is exactly the WEF view, which is that, quite frankly, there's too goddamn many people on the planet. And every time I hear that, I think, just exactly what spirit is saying that? And just precisely who the hell do you think should go? And just exactly how? So I don't view human beings as an impediment to the beauty and pristineness of the Mother Earth that we've come to worship. You know, I think the notion that we're all creatures made in the image of God with an infinite transcendent worth is as true as any statement can be. And I think nothing... And I believe that there is nothing that is beyond our capability on the side of good if we aimed up and told the truth and had sufficient faith and courage, and I don't believe there's anything truer than that. And that is not what the WEF stands for. They stand for a Malthusian zero-sum game of scarcity, privation, and top-down centralized control. And with the technology that we have now, I wouldn't recommend that we do that.
May I just answer one question raised by your eloquent and absolutely right analysis of the World Economic Forum? And that is, what spirit animates them? Well, if you believe people are the problem, then that is, of course, a genocidal spirit. If I believe that the problem with my kitchen is it has too many mice, the solution is to kill the mice. Too many roaches, I kill the roaches. They're the problem. They're the impediment. And so make no mistake, and this sort of tracks with what I was saying earlier, don't lie to yourself about the agenda. If people are the problem and you're a person, then your life is in the way of whatever goals they're seeking to achieve. By definition, am I missing something? No, I'm not. But all of us, it's so grotesque because, to further elaborate in one sentence, it's a demonic spirit, just to be clear. Any spirit that seeks to hurt, kill, divide, demoralize other people is a demonic spirit by definition. So that's what animates it. You're the target, and don't lie to yourself.